Alright, we're back. Um, Internet just went out, which is really annoying. Had that problem with the last rebuild too in the first session, I think. But hopefully that doesn't happen again. I think the game will have saved. Okay, good. It did, because I don't want to lose that. Because if I do, one, I mean, we lose what maybe could have been a great comeback. I believe in Foles. And two, it would make it look like I was rage quitting, which I would not do. So, we're going to hope that this game is restored. I think it is. We're loading into it now. And hopefully the internet stays on. So let's see if this picks up where it left off. We should be at the 8. And yes, it looks like we are. Oh. Oh no. Okay. Well, put us right after our score, which is bad because this means we might not stop the Chiefs now. And we don't. So, yeah, that did not work out well for me. Also, these are not the plays I was calling. Okay. Well, now this is going to be really hard because we lost that stop. And Foles is sacked. Oh, this is not looking good. This might be the last game of this season. But we're going to do everything we can. I'm going to try and find that one play again because it seems like the only thing I can do. They don't have anyone playing deep, so I might actually be able to get this here. Elijah Moore can separate, and he makes the catch and is tackled immediately. That's okay. We're going to call hurry up, flip it around, and give Amari Cooper a chance to be on the burners. And to those of you just joining, it's Season 1 of the Cleveland Browns rebuild, and Nick Foles is dropping dimes in the playoffs after we traded Deshaun Watson. That's a huge touchdown to Amari Cooper. Still not in a good spot, but maybe we have hope. And the defense cannot get a stop again. Yep, nope, that's going to be it. So the defense just couldn't stop Mahomes, and that's going to keep the comeback from happening. But we might as well just give Nick Foles some crazy passing stats. Ooh. Incomplete for Amari Cooper there. I'm just going to keep throwing it up. Down 19 with a minute and a half. There's not really anything else to do. Cooper can't hold on. Double coverage under a lot of pressure on the Foles. We'll go back to Elijah Moore. Hopefully have a little more. Okay. Got some time. That's going to be illegal forward pass. I was considering running, and then I was like, remembered I was Nick Foles and decided against it, and just decided to throw a little too late. So, 4th and 10. Outcome of this doesn't really matter. We know how the game's going to end. We're not scoring 20 unanswered points in a minute and a half against the Chiefs. Just dump down to Chubb, and he doesn't break the tackle, and Chiefs will probably just run up the clock. Disappointing, but overall, a lot better than I thought we'd do in the first season. Nick Foles won a playoff game. Love to see it. Got us to the divisional against the Chiefs, where our defense just could not stop Mahomes. And so that'll be the end of Season 1. Not the end of the stream yet. We will go through free agency and then end right before the draft, and that's where we'll pick up with the next stream. which will maybe be tomorrow at some point. But yeah, let's just sim to Super Bowl. See the matchup. Cowboys Chiefs. Well, I sincerely hope that I was already hoping that we lost to the team that would win it all, because there's at least you know that no one else could beat them. But now I'm especially hoping that the Chiefs win. +1 speed in Elijah Moore is nice. He has superstar dev now. That is great to see. That'll be a huge help for the next season of this. So I'll look at the whole roster after we see the end of season stats and awards. Let's see. Results of the Super Bowl is Chiefs win 24-17. Perfect. Let's look at the season recap. This mic is going terrible, but there's not really any fixing it. Josh Allen MVP, Arthur Smith Coach of the Year, Justin Jefferson Offensive Player of the Year, TJ Watt Defensive Player of the Year, Bryce Young on the Seahawks Rookie of the Year, Offensive Rookie of the Year, and Christian Gonzalez on the Falcons Defensive Rookie of the Year. Chiefs won the Super Bowl, Patrick Mahomes MVP of the Super Bowl. All right. No one from our team in there. Wouldn't really expect there to be, though. We'll see what upgrades we have. Any? No one too important. I do want to see Nick Foles' season stats. I mean, he only took over at mid-season, so they're not going to be anything crazy. Jordan Love, top 3 in the league in passing yards, by the way. So Deshaun Watson was obviously our quarterback for the first half of the year. So Nick Foles, 3,000 passing yards, actually, in half the season. That means he was on pace for like 6,000. 27 touchdowns, on pace for like 54. 14 picks, though, in half a season means he was on pace for like 28. So that's not great. But he was going crazy. Nick Chubb rushing only 1,400 yards. I mean, that's still good, but lower than I expected. 10 touchdowns is pretty good. 2 fumbles, not great. Nick Foles, 36 carries for 58 yards. That's probably the playbook thinking it's Deshaun Watson. Alright. Let's see if there's anyone in free agency that we want, and if we can even afford anyone. Actually, let's look at the roster real quick. Assess our needs, and obviously QB is a need. I don't know. Nick Foles might have retired. Yeah, no, he is still here. But his contract is expiring, so he'll probably end up leaving. QB, probably simple draft. We do have a first-round pick from the Deshaun Watson trade. We traded for it when it was projected number 1, but Colts ended up going on a run and making the playoffs, so it's not going to be anywhere near there. Ooh, JOK playing up to an 87 overall, and also got X Factor. Denzel Ward, I think he already had Superstar. Emerson Jr. up to Star, so that's good. I think something changed with these two. Did Walker go down from Star? Maybe. Let's advance the week to the player resign. And we did... Who was it that I wanted to resign that did not want to be here? Maybe since we went on a playoff run, he does want to be here now. And I can try and resign him. Oh my gosh, this mic. I need to get a new mic. That's 38 mil, so we... yeah, Grant Delpit still doesn't want to be here. But I want him to be here, so I'm gonna slide up the money because now I have some of that. He just doesn't want to be here. Okay. How much would a franchise tag be? Well, first I'm going to offer on Donovan Peoples-Jones because I do want him back. 3-year deal's fine. And there. He doesn't want to come back either. That's great. Corey Bojorquez actually has some interest in being here. I'll make this offer. And he's back, so we have a punter for 2 more years. Who do I franchise tag? I'll franchise tag Grant Delpit. We'll give Xavier Hutchinson room to develop as the wide receiver 3. Elijah Moore went up to superstar, so we don't really need Donovan Peoples-Jones as much as our wide receiver 3. And we will go to free agency. I really wish this mic would stop sounding like a chip bag being opened. Alright, let's see who is available in free agency. Is there a QB that I can get? Pay a different QB a lot of money? Justin Herbert's here. Does not want to be here at all. And I don't have any money. So yeah, that's never going to happen. Is there something that's more realistic? Tua doesn't want to be here. Nobody wants to be here. Why? Cooper Rush wants to be here. Yeah, I don't want you, Cooper Rush. Right, this mic is driving me insane. So it's probably driving all of you insane. So I'm going to just try and unplug it again. If I'm muted for like a long time, I'm trying to fix it. Maybe? Is the mic on? Yes, no, maybe, potentially. Okay, I think so. Yes. So let's see. Who wants to be here? Kaiser White wants to be here. Well, I don't really need Kaiser White. I appreciate it, though. Darnell Savage and Jaron Curse. Oh, now I'm wishing I didn't keep Grant Delpit because I could just sign these guys. But, I mean, there's not anyone crazy that I want to draft, or not draft, sign here that I see. All the top players don't want to be here. Like, Josh Allen doesn't want to be here, and I can't afford to overpay these guys. Derek Brown kind of wants to be here, and superstar dev, I would like him. So I could just, what if I offered him all my money? Like, he'll be my only goal. I'm not even the top offer. Seahawks, well, I'm like tied with the Seahawks. So I can bring the offer up a little bit. I'll go 6 and then 7.7. Oh, I can't afford that anymore. So I gotta go down. Isn't that what I already offered him? Yeah, alright. Well, that's gonna put me in negative. Yo, Mandrew, what's up? Alright, I'm just gonna evaluate. I'm the top offer now. Can I just get him? That's all I want. Targeted, let me see. Is he gone? He's gone. Did I get him? I did not get him. Okay, that's unfortunate. Not much. Herbert to the Raiders. Wow, signed with a division rival. Derek Brown went to the Vikings. Bunch of other stuff. I mean, there's just not... I don't have money. And no one wants to be here. So I'd have to overpay them for them to be here. And it's just not going to work. Like, I don't need a running back. I'm going to take a real quick bathroom break, and I'll be back to maybe sign some people, but probably not. No one wants to be here. Alright, I'm back. Oh yeah, I see you, man. You try and sort by interest. I did that. The only people who want to be here are running backs, which I don't need, and there's two safeties. It's Darnell Savage and who else? I think he already got signed, but it was two safeties who I don't need because I just franchise tagged one safety and I have another. But yeah, I mean at the top here, I don't really need any of these guys. And I just don't have a whole lot of money. So what can I do? I really wish I did not franchise tag my safety. I could get a new wide receiver 3, but I'm okay with letting Xavier Hutchinson have that role. Hopefully he can develop. Like, there's good players, they just don't want to be here. Which I don't really get. Nyheim Hines would be okay. He wants to be here, be a good backup for Nick Chubb. Yeah, I like that. 3-year deal, not too much money. Nyheim Hines, you want to come to the team after free agency? You want to try some 2v2 matches for the first time? uh, Probably not. I'm probably just going to end stream after this and just chill out the rest of the night. I'm pretty tired. But yeah, that would totally be the first time we ever did 2v2 matches. Alright. Let's see. Can I get Nyheim Hines? Not yet. Come on, he wants to be here. I give him money. Did I get him? I got Nyheim Hines. Okay, that's probably gonna be my only free agent move. So I'm just gonna sim to draft, and we'll probably wrap up there and do the draft. Start next episode. Actually, I could look at some players in the draft before we go, but actually, what I will do is I'll check my draft pick. So when I traded for it, it was projected number 1, and then I think the Colts won 7 games in a row after that. So 89 overall team is pretty good. So we'll see where this pick ended up. It was projected number 1. The team we traded from ended up making the playoffs. But it will end up being used on a QB. It is now 22. Projected number 1 overall pick turned into the 22 overall pick. That's so sad. But to be fair, we traded Deshaun Watson for it, so I'm surprised we even got a first-round pick, let alone the projected number 1. And the Colts, yeah, now have Deshaun Watson. He's 2880 overall. I mean, he brought them to the playoffs. But Nick Foles brought us farther in the playoffs. So what I'll do is just look at the QBs, and then that'll be it. So scout college players, we'll just look at the first round QBs and see if there's anyone worth drafting. Okay, there's 2 QBs in the top 10 prospects here. Let's see. Hopefully there's some good ones. There's not one at the very top. Okay, I see. Oh, okay. Oh, there does look like some good. Ooh, what is this guy? Round 3 to 4 projection, but B deep, B medium, B short, and A throw under pressure. I like that. Pat Nowak. Okay, I like him. Casey Ridley, B everything. This guy's got B everything with A throw under pressure, though. Both strong arm. Is this dude just like a better athlete, I'm guessing? Not I mean, like, he's strong. That's about it. Let's see this other guy. I mean, I might just have a third round QB that I'll draft like second. Is this a sim league or do you play the games? So for the rebuilds, it's you sim the season and then playoff games. I play the fourth quarter, or I jump in if the team is losing bad and I have to try and save them, and then I'll play the whole game in the Super Bowl, or not the whole game, just the offense. Okay, yeah, this guy's just a bad athlete, but good passing stats. So yeah, to answer your question, it's a sim league, but in the playoffs I will occasionally play some stuff. Let's look at these other two. So I'll just add both of them to my board. This guy, David Howard. Actually, he's better than the other. B deep, B medium, B under pressure, and A short. Physicals. Okay, he's faster. Poor acceleration, but probably better overall than the top guy. Look at speed ratings through physicals. Yep. Blaine Lincoln. Yeah, this guy's just slow. But A short, A under pressure, C deep, B medium. I think my pick out of these guys would be David Howard. Obviously, any QB named David has to be elite. Let's see, are there any QBs down the board who just look really good? Probably not. Yeah, no. So, David Howard, probably who I'm going to target. Blaine Lincoln's just slow. And then Pat Nowak, if I miss out on the first round guys at like second or late second, early third, get him. He's not a great athlete, but he can pass the ball. So where does David Howard rank in terms of the entire class? He's at 6. Okay, so I will need to trade up quite a bit to get him. A safety is the #1 player in the class. Yeah. He doesn't even look that good. I mean, he's got B man coverage, he's zone archetype, so he probably has A zone coverage. A zone B man, that's probably pretty good, but when it's A to C for zone, who knows? So yeah, I think that's probably the QB we would want. Yeah, those will be the two guys on my board. Can I like move? Yeah, there we go. Alright, I think that's probably where I'll wrap it up. Let's take one last look at the team. Hasn't changed a whole bunch from the start. So, but it couldn't really. I was handcuffed by Deshaun Watson's contract taking up all the money and the trade taking away all my draft picks. So the only thing I really did is trade him away, and now I have no QBs on the roster. Emo, you're my favorite streamer. Thank you very much, Mandrew. Your online 1v1 matches have changed my life. Yep. Yeah. People do say that about my Madden gameplay. It changes their life. So yeah, this is the team. Doesn't look a whole lot different. But I think trading away Deshaun Watson is going to help out a lot. Next stream, we'll draft a QB. We need to. We don't have one. And then, I mean, the receiving core looks good. Nick Chubb's obviously a beast. The O-line's great. Defense is great. Defense could use some work, though. Like front 7. Left side of the D-line. Maybe I could use another linebacker. Corner depth is always needed, but I think we're in a good spot. Alright, well, thank you everyone for watching. If you're watching live, thanks for coming to the stream. If you're watching on YouTube later, thanks for watching. This was streamed on Twitch if you couldn't tell. So go check me out on Twitch, link on the community page somewhere. Also link to the Discord, and the link to the Twitch is in the Discord. And if you're watching on Twitch and you don't know about the YouTube, Yemo17921 on YouTube, go subscribe. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.